Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? That's what you're wondering. Well, we're at the ACS Courier store, which is across the road to the Scania store. So that means we're on the big road, the Masui Avenue. So if you want something from the couriers, there's one or two couriers on here. And of course, there's one or two big shops if you want a fridge or a microwave. Or perhaps you want to buy a BMW or even a Bentley. This is the street to come from. Now, look at that. That's the view out across the rooftops of uptown Paphos, midtown Paphos and downtown Paphos, straight out into the blue Mediterranean Sea. And I don't think you can get a better day than this. It really is a spectacality of a day indeed. The temperature, if you're wondering, perhaps if your name is Lady Dawn, you've got a husband called Sir Sean, a very, very clever dog called Sir Bobo, and a partner in his crimes known as Lady Daisy the Pussycat. The temperature today is 28 degrees, and the humidity is very nice and low, and there's ever such a slight breeze as well. If you're getting on a big bird, of course we know a few people that are. Dayman, the superstar, is Chuchka dancing in downtown Hartlepool, and she's getting ready to get on a big bird. And of course T&J Mac, that's Justin and Tracy, all the way from downtown in Warrington. They're getting ready to get on a big bird, and there's a superstar on an island just off Kent, and she's getting ready to get on a big bird as well. So there's an awful lot of people coming to downtown Paphos, and we're waiting especially for you. But really the weather, I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. We're almost in the middle of September, and as I always say, from around about the 15th of September, the humidity falls, the temperature drops that little bit to around about 26, 27, 28, sometimes goes over the 30s, but the humidity goes away. And that's the bit that makes us walk around going, ooh, it's hot, it's hot. It's not actually that hot, it's the humidity. But luckily now, it's gone. So it's wonderful. Now, I know some other people who are coming to town very, very soon. And of course, that's Lady Ali and the man in her life, Sir Neil. And of course, there's a couple of dads coming as well. And they're going to have a great time dancing the Chuchka on the Coral Bay Strip. And hopefully, they'll do us the great honour of coming to the downtown kid of Paphos Harbour. And you never know, we might get to sit down and have a chat and a drink or two in the Pelican Restaurant, because that's where we are most evenings. After we've done our filming, we mosey on down to the Pelican Restaurant. We sit on the building side, not over the blue Mediterranean Sea, and more often than not, I mean, our breath's taken away. Somewhere between 4 to 12 people come and sit with us and chat with us every single night, and it really does melt our hearts, go straight to our soul. So if you're looking for us, from around about 7:30, as it starts to go darker earlier, you're going to find us there, but no later than 8 if you're wandering around looking for us. So please come over and say hello. Don't be shy, we won't bite you, I promise. Well, not unless you, no, I won't bite you, so I promise you. Where are we? Well, if you're new to the channel, we're dropping down on what I'm going to call the main street through central Paphos, and we're going to come out on the Kennedy Square, which literally is the old town. At the Kennedy Square, we could go into the municipality area where the mayor and all those kind of things hang out, but we're not going to. We're going to take a right and head down towards the Paphos Mall. So if you come back to the little channel known as Marika and me, now and again you may find your way in and around Paphos, and you never know, you might even get to see something you've never seen before. Paphos is a great place, by the way. At the moment there's a lot of big diggering going on, but of course that's the same all over the world, and there's a lot of traffic lights being installed, especially for Lady Andrea all the way in downtown Norwich, because well, she likes me to stop at the red traffic lights. Otherwise she's threatening to put on her high heels and get a whip and whip the living daylights out of me. But apparently Sir Mark quite likes that on a Friday and a Saturday night. Anyway, what can I say? In fact, I quite like it as well when Marika does it. Now, enough of that, Mr. Paul. It's getting too blue. But talking about blueness, there's an awful lot of blueness around, isn't there? I mean, look at the sky. Just feast your eyes on it and digest it. What a great place to live. We do live in paradise. There's no doubt about that. Now, last night we got to meet some absolute superstars. We really did. Some old friends from last year. Nick and Julia are in town, and they hunted us down and they found us. And of course, they're staying in the Athena beach, and they've promised to come and see us again. And you know what? They've told us that we can have access to their hotel room. So guess what? We're going to be storming the Athena Beach Hotel, especially for you. Oh my God, Andrea, and look at that. And they're digging a road up or something again. They've only just put that road down, but as tradition goes, they like to dig it up. So we're going to take a diversion, you see, something new to the channel. We're going to take a left past Bionic. Bionic? No, it's not Steve Austin, the $6 million man. It's a computer store island-wide, and they'll sell you all the, well, peripherals and computers and smartphones and printers and all the bits and bobs that you want. And point of sale, perhaps, if you've got a business in Cyprus. There we are. These are the little side roads now that have all been made one way. But remember, a one way in Cyprus doesn't actually mean one way. It means you're only going to go one way down that street, if you understand what I mean. And I'm a big guilty person for that. You know, sometimes you get frustrated, don't you? And you just go down the wrong way on a one-way street. But of course, as long as you're courteous and don't start shouting at people coming the other way, normally in Cyprus, there's no problems. No one gets out with a gun or that kind of thing. Anyway, here we are. We're now running power. What's this one doing now? My goodness. There you go. Who knows? There you go. And that's an expat. There we are. There we go. See? We soon adopt the local customs, shall we say. We understand that we can do pretty much whatever we want in a car, because the boys in blue, well, you know, more often than not, they're either on a beach somewhere or adjusting their, oh my goodness, water. I don't want to get a dirty car until my car's clean. It'll upset Lady Ali. Let's keep the front end clean. Not bother about the back end, but get out of the way. Come on, move over. I don't want to get my car wet. There we go. See? Very understanding in Paphos. So someone's been washing the road or something. Let's try to run this chap over. Looks like a nice guy. And he's off for lunch, I think, at about 11:30. Yes, he's thinking about going to lunch. Because in Cyprus, lunch is a very important thing. People go to work in the morning, you know, they mosey on down about 9:30ish, somewhere around there. And of course, at around about 11:30, they start thinking about lunch, and then absolute bedlam at about 12:30, as everyone is racing to go for lunch. Come back at around about 3ish, maybe, if you feel like it. And then, of course, close down at about 4:45. There you go. Long working hours in Cyprus. No disrespect, it's only a joke. Obviously, if you work in a restaurant, you're going to work very long hours indeed. Like our friends in the Harbour, they work exceptionally long hours, and they work very hard, and they've always got those smiles on their faces. It's like Princess Alice, you know, absolute superstar. She's a legend in the downtown at Paphos Harbour. No one works harder than her, and she's always got a smile on her face. And of course, yesterday was her birthday, if you saw that video, and we sat there last night, and one of her friends, English lady, who just happens to know Nick and Julia, her name is Megan. She's not Welsh, but she's a beauty. That's no doubt about that. And they've got a cake shop in downtown Leicester, and I tell you what, those cakes look nice. Oh my goodness. If I'm going back to the UK, what is wrong with all these cars? That one's tried to ram me on the side, and then that one tried to take my front lights out because he's too busy on his mobile phone. But there we go, live accidents on the little channel known as Marika and me. Anyway, there you go. Fun and games in downtown Paphos on a truly spectacality of a day indeed. Now, I wonder if we're going to get down to the harbour area to give you that spectacality of a view indeed. What do you think? Should we try it? Yeah. Should we make this video stretch till we get to the harbour? Right, so if you're still watching, and I hope you are, we're going to finish with a great view out across that blue Mediterranean Sea in the downtown kid of Paphos Harbour. So stick with us for another 4 or 5 minutes or so, and I'm pretty sure we'll be there, because we are just before the gridlock traffic. We are. Oh, look, this traffic's bad, isn't it? You know, if your name is Dizzy Block, I mean, good God, we are stuck in gridlock traffic. Traffic in Manchester cannot be worse than this, that's for sure. Big car park there, by the way, and a taxi rank. And technically now, on the right-hand side, is the Old Town. So behind these buildings here is the Old Town. And this is Kennedy Square, which has all been refurbished over the last 2 to 3 years. And you know what? It's looking spectacular. It really is. Everyone that's come to Paphos has said, yeah, there's a bit of digging on, there's a bit of this going on. I'm not stopping, Andrea, I'm sorry, I'm going straight through on amber and then red. There you go. especially for you. Deduct those stars. I'll get them back another day when I buy you a bubble waffle with some beautiful Belgian ice cream and some chocolate sauce. There you go, especially for you. So we're dropping down now. This road is going to link us straight to the Paphos Mall roundabout. As its name suggests, well, the Paphos Mall will be on the right and the Pagoda Garden Centre will be on the left. Then we'll go under the Paphos Skywalk, which is a walking frame, which, well, it's not a walking frame, but you know, it's a thing up in the air and it allows you to go for a walk. And you know, if you're named Lord and Matt, and of course you've got a beauty in your life named Lady Naomi, yes, all the way downtown Bristol. We had a great holiday last week, by the way. Great honour to sit with them on a couple of nights, and they said these are coming back. Anyway, they went for a walk on it and they said it was very nice indeed. Nice fresh air, some nice views, and they enjoyed it a lot. So why not go on the Paphos Skywalk and well, enjoy the beauty and the spectacality of the air and the views. That's what I would say. Now, where are we now? We're dropping down. There's George's Opticals over there if you want some Ray-Bans. He's got a pair waiting there especially for you. Also in the opticians, I mean, a lot of people come to Cyprus, a lot of people know, don't they, that they come to Cyprus, they can go to the optician and they can get their eyes tested, and within 24 hours, normally, they've got your glasses ready for you. Much faster than many places in the UK. I know some people do it faster, I know that, but in general, it's quite a bit cheaper in Cyprus as well. So of course, that's the main reason why get your eyes tested here. State-of-the-art equipment, obviously. Most of the opticians have been trained in the UK, so there's no difference there. And they've got state-of-the-art equipment, same frames, same lens quality, and of course you'll get a great pair of glasses. Normally, if you put it into English money, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 pounds cheaper. I know that S-Class there. That's Andros from the Pelican Restaurant. That's the boss, the multi-millionaire known as Mr. Andros. And you'll never meet a nicer man, by the way. He really is a superstar. And that is the Havana Cigar Shop. Yes. And we all understand that Andros likes a good cigar. In fact, he's the president of the cigar, I don't know what it's called, but Corporation of Cyprus. Yes. So he does like his cigars. So he's probably sitting there having a chat with Andrea, that's the girl who runs that branch, saying to her, what's this cigar? What's that cigar? Let's have a smoke on that one. Let's have a bit of Romeo and Juliet in downtown Paphos. Now, coming up here, by the way, a new development. This is the American University of Beirut, which is being built right there on the left-hand side. And you'll be able to do your shopping in the Alpha Mega supermarket, which is that one there on the left-hand side. Possibly the best supermarket in Paphos, but don't tell Papa Antonio, obviously, otherwise they'll have me shot. So, Paphos Mall roundabout is a coming up. Paphos Mall is on our right-hand side, and the Pagoda Garden Centre is on our left-hand side. So, let's get straight over it without further ado and get down to the downtown kit of Paphos Harbour area. Now, I'd like to thank you for watching the little channel known as Marika, and I'd like to say thanks for joining Mr. Paul on Mr. Paul's Breakfast Club as he drives in and around Paphos. But if you're wondering how the channel is funded, well, that's all down to you. And we do thank you guys from the bottom of our two hearts. We really do. If you feel like you'd like to make a contribution to keep us afloat, if you'd like to thank us, if you'd like to motivate us to make some more videos for you, or perhaps you want a special video with your name on it, it could be to invite your cat to come in at night, or to come in for his breakfast, I don't know. But all you got to do is hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. So that's Buy Me a Coffee, totally safe and secure. Google it, Buy Me a Coffee, and then put the words Marika and me at the end. So Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and me. Up will come our landing page. You can read a little bit about us, see a caricature or two, and of course you can choose to send us a coffee, a virtual coffee, or two, or perhaps even consider to join us as a superstar member and get yourself a special title and get yourself that little bit closer to Marika and me. €10 a month is all it is, and we thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. You can also help us out on the YouTube platform itself. Why not hit that thumbs up, the like button? It doesn't cost you a penny, by the way, not a single penny. Why not hit that subscribe? Again, doesn't cost you a single penny. All it does is tells YouTube that you like what you've seen, and perhaps you'd like to recommend us to some of the like-minded people, superstars just like you. If you scroll across, you've got shorts, you've got downloads, and then you've got the heart-shaped button with a little red $sign in the middle. And and that's called the thanks button. And that's how you make a contribution via YouTube to the little channel known as Marika and me. You can donate $1, you can donate $1 million, and we thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. Anyway, the main event is coming up. There's Maria. She's on the side there waiting to rent you a 3-wheeled electric trike. Great way to get around Paphos, by the way. And they've now got these ones with a rear seat as well, so it can be a whole family thing, and to be honest, those are that little bit safer, so you can whiz in around the downtown Paphos Harbour area, perhaps go on the new coastal pathway and really enjoy the life out of the place. Now, look at that for a view. If you've got a better view in your life, well, go and watch another channel, because Paphos really is a beautiful place to come, and the views across the blue Mediterranean Sea really take your breath away. There's no better place in the world. Paphos is waiting especially for you, and everybody who comes here, whether they've been here before or not, always says they're going to come back again. It doesn't mean they'll come back next year, no, but they're going to come back again and again and again. And we've got a family in downtown Nantwich. We've got a gentleman by the name of Lord Simon. He's got a blonde beauty in his life, and of course she's Lady Jessica. And they've got 2 superstars of children, a young lady, a princess, and her name is Princess Megan, and of course my great friend Gangster Max. And they said that they had the time of their life in Paphos, and Simon is frantically working up on some concoctions to make a lot of money. He's already got money, but he wants to make some extra money, so that they can just come back for another week. And you never know, they might surprise us one night in the Pelican restaurant. And guess what, gang? We will be waiting especially for you. We'll look after those people. I got a feeling that they may watch the little channel known as Marika and me. Thanks for watching, and of course we'll see you again very soon, somewhere driving around Paphos, and I'll be waiting especially for you. Thanks for watching.